What's happening, people? Alrighty. How y'all doing? I'm glad to be here. Really. Above ground and breathing. Wonderful Wednesday 6. Here we go. Alright. I am following along on the Jupiter Coyote Facebook feed. Alright, so if you're on that and you want to leave comments, that's kind of the one I'm watching. So first things first, can y'all hear me? Sounds good. Alright, Chris is in here. Jason's in here. Jennifer Ekman's in here. Alright, I see a bunch. Sarah's in here. And here we are. So we got audio tonight. That's good. It's also at the Jupiter Coyote YouTube page. It's on my personal Facebook page. And it's at Twitch, my Twitch page. So take your pick, any of them. If you've got surround sound, you can go to YouTube and watch it tied to your TV. If you have the Facebook app, you can probably do the same thing off your phone with your TV. Wow, what a fun-filled couple weeks. So appreciate all you guys being in here. I'm feeling much better. Hey, Reed, how you doing, man? So it's Wonderful Wednesday, 6. I'm kind of going to just take... I got some songs I want to play. But if there's one you guys want to hear, type it in the chat bar there so I can see what you want me to play. And I'll try to get to them. All right. I'm just reading you guys' comments now. Yeah, Matt, so am I, man. Yeah, so just so y'all know, I had a TIA mini stroke 2 weeks ago, May 19th, about 10:30 at night. I was in the shower and I lost my whole left side. I barely got out of the shower. And I realized something was wrong, and by the time I got to the bed and completely lost my left side, I realized what was going on. Called Kate, said, "You better come get me, man. I don't know if I'm gonna make it." So I managed to put on some clothes and hobble to the kitchen and sat down at the table till they got here. I didn't want to be lying in the bathroom floor. Anyway, it was kind of a wake-up call. They're not sure what caused it. I've got some other tests coming up. Got an echocardiogram tomorrow, and then they will hook me back up with a neurologist to try to see what caused it. But stress, probably not taking care of myself, and man, I got to tell y'all, after I got that second COVID shot, I think my blood pressure just went through the roof. I didn't think anything about it because just figured it was side effects from the shot. So I was probably walking around like a time bomb for about 4 weeks. That happened 4 weeks after I got the second shot, and I was having some other neurological problems playing that you guys probably didn't notice. And I was having a hard time in some of these streams coordinating my left and right hand. I didn't know what it was. So this had been coming on, and a couple weeks ago that was it. That was the last domino that kind of pushed them over. So I'm glad to be here. It was a real wake up call for me. I'll change the things that I can quickly, and try to let some stuff go and take better care of myself and move forward, because that'll give you a whole new vantage point when something like that happens. So thank you guys for all that you chimed in, and there were all kinds of rumors flying around that, golly, I won't even get into all of them. But anyway, all you guys that sent me some good vibes and were worried about me, I'm going to be fine. I feel fine now. They finally got my blood pressure down. It was like 196 over 128 when I went in the hospital. It's a wonder I didn't explode. So it's back down where it's normal range, where it should be now. So I'm going to play y'all some songs. I'm looking on the thread, and if there's some songs you want to hear. I know right out of the gate for Chris Lee, I'm going to play this one for your brother, Trip. We lost Trip. Yep, and I was laying in the floor wondering if I was getting ready to go see him. Anyway, he loved this song, so I'm going to play it for him. Let's see if I can remember it. Awake to awake on, your nature is born. You are not forsaken, fragmented or torn. where the occurrence ethereal and form. You find your inner essence at the edge of your storm. Logic will fail to solve your feelings, chasing your tail. Your happiness is fleeting. Just a window to the formless. It's just a window to the formless. It's just a window to the formless. It's just a window to the formless. Can you feel it? So delicate a sound, fragment realm of spirit, one consciousness unbound. That's for you, Trip Lee. My good buddy Trip, he liked that song. He liked Shipping the Bottle. All y'all know that one. But he liked that one too. Got some good lines in there, man. You know, logic will fail to solve your feelings. Chasing your tail, your happiness is fleeting. Tell you what, man, after what happened to me, I go back and listen to some of these words I've written. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to live these out. But they cut kind of close to the bone when you get a new angle of looking at them. All right, tonight's Wonderful Wednesday 6. Thank all you guys for being here. It is sponsored by the good-hearted, good Captain Nick, Colonel Captain Sergeant Nick. We're going to give away some free Jersey Mike's gift cards for food. And with that in mind, we're going to jump right into question number 1. So like I said, while you're on YouTube, if you're watching any of these things on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to the Jupiter Coyote YouTube channel, do. It's a great way to, we're archiving everything over there that we can. I think when you get up to 1,000 members, you actually start to get a piece of the ad revenue that YouTube sells. So until we get there, we're not getting anything. So if you want to join, please do. I don't overload it, but there's stuff in there all the time. And after I put stuff up at Patreon, I usually go over there and stick it up at YouTube too, so everybody can see it. So YouTube, subscribe if you have it. Right now, if you want to invite your friends, you can invite them. Tell them to come over and watch, man. We're kind of an in-house group here. So the best way to get more people on watching is just for you to jump on your phone and invite them over here right quick. So question number 1, put on your thinking caps. Here we go. To win a free Jersey Mike gift card. All right, here it is. Question number 1. We played the Masquerade, the music park. That was the out back of the Masquerade in Atlanta. They had an outdoor venue. They called it that Masquerade Music Park in Atlanta. And we played that back on August 12th, 1995. We played it one time outside there. Who, if you can name one of the 2 bands that was on that bill with us, you win some free Jersey Mikes. If you just get one of them. If you get both of them, I might throw you in something extra. So what were the other 2 bands on that Masquerade Music Park show that we played, music outdoor show we played in Atlanta in 1995? I'm pretty sure that was the only time we played out there. It was a cool place. Played inside too, but this one was outside. All right. Who's going to get it? Puddin's in here. Jenny's in here. Hey, man, y'all got to see these cool cups. Jeannie Meyer made me one of these. I don't know if y'all can see these tumblers. It's got the Coyote logo. It says, I ain't drunk, I'm drinking. On the back, it's got the guitar. She's getting ready to make a bunch of these for the Patreon group to buy. If you want to get one of those, you got to be in Patreon, or you don't get one, you lose. All right, I'm looking on the thread here. Reed said all good. Nope, it wasn't all good. Okay, well, I see somebody's got, okay, Matt Munson got one of them correct. Now, I don't know if you're the first one, Matt, but Colonel Bruce. Now, what Colonel Bruce incarnation was it if you really want to get picky? But that's the correct answer. And if anybody can get the other one, I'd be really surprised. I'll give you a hint. They weren't from Georgia. They were from Maryland. That ought to give it away. Who was that other band? I'd forgot till Noy showed me one of these postcards that they were actually on it, but they weren't. All right, Lloyd's in here. My kid's wearing my driving and crying shirt today. Parent win. All right, yeah, sure is. All right. So we got half of the correct answer. Thought I'd play this one for you guys. Told them all goodbye, standing in my drive. And my high school summer faded into my 4-year ride. No time I was on that pine sideline with a busted knee, wondering if I should have been chasing down a different dream. And all those might have been grandiose plans. Her lessons seem to fade, life gets in the way. Sometimes life gets in the way. John Noy said, why don't you take off your glasses, 'cause you look like an old man. Me and a couple of my friends, we piled in an old Ford van, running down the night's white lines, burning candles at both ends, testifying, stomp preaching, rolling from town to town. Tried hard to reach those stars, but we never left the ground. And all those might have been grandiose plans. Her lessons seem to fade, life gets in the way. Sometimes life gets in the way. And all twists
and turns in life, I wouldn't change one. So why worry about tomorrow when today is not done? While I was present, but I wasn't really there. I went and checked out for a while. I thought no one would care. And I know all about intentions and the road that they'll pave. Just trying to be here now, grateful for another day. And I'm right where I need to be. He's watching over me. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Don't let life get in the way. Don't let life get in the way. Don't let life get in the way. Don't let life get in the way.
Life got in the way, and it will. Yep. You know, you play some of these and you listen back to them, and, you know, there's that last line kind of hits you like a brick in the face. I got to put my glasses back on because I can't read you guys' comments or see anything with them off. But that last line says, you know, I'm right where I need to be. He's watching over me. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So don't let life get in the way. Boy, that's never been more true. Kind of like a wake-up call, man. Allison, how you doing? All right. I don't know if anybody ever got the second band. I was looking for the second band for that first question. And I saw somebody got Colonel Bruce, and that is correct. Colonel Bruce. I don't know if anybody got the actual name of what incarnation of Colonel Bruce it was, but it was Colonel Bruce in the Fiji Mariners. And I'm pretty sure Noel Felty was playing drums with him then. This was back when Gene was still with us. Noel didn't take over till 99, somewhere right in there. So I think Noel was still playing drums with Colonel Bruce, or he was just getting ready to. Michael Todd's in here. Jeremy Pruitt, how you doing? All right. Bruce Worley, Elvis. No. Elvis Presley. No. Okay. I got to do this song because I had several requests for it. Hey, John. How you doing? Appreciate all you guys being in here, man. You know, you guys checking in on me, man. Y'all got a lot of gas in the tank. I feel really a lot better here the last couple of days. The fog's kind of lifted, and I got my blood pressure down, so I don't think feel like I might lose my balance or a little out of it. I got through those Atlanta shows, but that was tough. They also changed what they put me on because it was making my hand cramp. I don't know if y'all that were in the Atlanta show, I don't know if you noticed the second set. I was having a really hard time. And whatever's in some of that blood pressure medicine has a side effect. One of them, two of them does. So they changed that. I didn't cramp at all in Jacksonville last week, and I hadn't had any problem playing this week, so hopefully that's going to fix that problem. That's really what that was. It wasn't dehydration. I drank a gallon of water and ate 2 bananas and drank a whole thing of tonic. It's still locked up. I could barely get through that second, and I certainly couldn't play any lead. Like, screw that. I'm like, no, man, I got to play. You know, I keep coming back, y'all thinking, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but when I was playing, you know, the week after I got that COVID shot, you know, I've been playing for 40 plus years, and on some of the picking stuff, I was noticing my left hand felt like it was just a skosh behind my right. It was the most bizarre thing, and I couldn't. And the more I concentrated, the harder I did it. It didn't help. It didn't get any better. I couldn't do it any better. I'm like, why in the hell is this so hard for me to do? And I just thought it was maybe arthritis or I'm getting old. No, man, there was something. You know, when this happened, it triggered something in my brain, some neurological response that was holding back my left side. This happened 3 times. I don't think it happened bad enough for y'all to notice it, but I noticed it. Twice streaming, then it went a week and it didn't do it, and then it did it again. And then it quit. So, you know, I don't know. It wasn't any particular rhyme or reason, but I dang sure noticed it. So I'm looking back, I had some signs. And like most idiot guys, I just ignored them. Well, I'm getting old. And, well, it's nothing. I'll feel fine tomorrow. And, shoot, you know, I should have listened and I didn't. So I'm just pointing some of this stuff out, you know, because I haven't done one of these since all this happened. All right, enough jaw flapping on that. Captain Nick is in here, the good-hearted Captain Nick, Colonel Nick Sargent. He's the one that sends you all these Jersey Mike gift cards. Nick owns 3 of them, and he's kind enough to sponsor all these shows and send out these food cards to everybody who wins, which is really cool of him to do. Captain Nick, he's a fine banjo and guitar player, and he's just overall good dude. So if you hadn't met Captain Nick, introduce yourself. Colonel Nick now. All right, Lori, here you go. I got to play this song.
Lonely night has no friends. Another day round in the bend, and the work is not a curse, but water for your thirst. So wait, just wait for grace. And who finished next to last? I can't remember. Raise the glass when all your mistakes leave you in life's wake. Just wait, just wait for grace. And the blind eye now sees, serving to remind me that everything will fall Wait, just wait for grace. And you're never all alone. Whatever road you're on, you won't have to fight. Just step to the right. Wait. Just wait for grace.
Grace. Yep. I sure wish Darius Rucker would cut that. And I might be able to retire. If I could get him off his butt to do it. Y'all start bothering him. Say, Darius, man, he said you need to cut this song. Probably be pretty good. All right, let's see here. Question number 2 for some free Jersey Mike's. All right, who wants to win? Who wants to win? Who wants to win? Put on your thinking caps. All right. So before I get to this question, I do have a Patreon group. If you're not in my Patreon membership, please join for a number of reasons. One, you get all kinds of cool stuff I don't really put anywhere else. We do all kinds of neat stuff in there. Guitar lessons, happy hour, put random photos, pieces of stuff I've collected over the road. Y'all get all the music-free WAV files. You get to see how we put them all together and how John and Gene Noel record them piece by piece, I'll start off with an idea, or John Meyer will start off with an idea, and we kind of swap them back and forth until we come up with something that we start liking. We put them together. It's amazing to watch how it happens. You know, we all have home studios, and we just kind of bounce them back and forth over the internet until they get finished. It's really, it's a whole new way of doing it. We've made a lot of albums like that. So there's a lot of cool stuff in there. It's a fantastic group. It's like an inner circle of my friends and diehard fans. And we're starting to do destination weekend stuff. We got the Big Pig coming up at Clay's place in Oconee, where it's basically a weekend camping trip for us. And we, John, and we play both nights and hang out and have a good time, man. Just take it easy, and it's exclusive to that group. We have functions, gatherings at our shows where I kind of call back the VIP tickets, and you get all those first two before they go on sale to the general public. So there's a lot of cool perks in it. If you hadn't thought about joining my Patreon, please do. There's 4 tiers, from a one cheaper one at the bottom to a more expensive one at the top. So it really helps me. I like it. There's no advertising on it. It's just me and what I'm doing and you guys. That's the good stuff, as I call it. You know, if you want to be a part of that and kind of see what it looks like, check it out. It's really pretty neat. A lot of y'all on this thread are already in there. Most of you, in fact, are. So other than trying to croak here the last couple of weeks, I'll try to get back in there and start putting some content there. I've been kind of laying low. You know, I need to. I'm calling this, y'all. It's fourth gear is what I'm calling what's going on. I've been in fifth for a long time in hauling ass, and I'm going to shift it down a gear, and I'm not going to beat myself in the wall or try to, get it all, win the race on the first lap. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna try to make it all 4 laps. So I needed to do that, and I need to quit worrying about stuff. We probably all need to do that, but it's been kind of a hard year to be a musician. We lost so many shows. Those shows in Atlanta were really our first public plays back in front of a paying audience in 14 months. So when you lose your livelihood, that all dries up and goes away. It does. You can tell yourself, well, calm down, and don't stress out about it. That's easier said than done for someone like me. I'm kind of one of those guys you bring in when negotiations are over. And that doesn't really work through times like this. So I know I got to let a lot of that stuff go. And I plan on doing that. And I don't want to miss it. So 4th gear, I'm going to slow down a bit, try to zero in on the things that really matter to me, which is the making music and this hub of people that really support it. And I describe it is like a Coyote's inner circle fan base. It really is like a family reunion and a tailgate party when you go to one of our shows. And those Atlanta shows were an absolute blast. We were just thrilled to play again. So we got some more coming up. Pretty big ones, some really fantastic ones. We're going to be in Montgomery, Alabama with Robert Earl Keen and Cedric Burnside. We're going to be back in Atlanta with the Wailers in September. That's going to be awesome at Tunes from the Tombs. The Savannah show that got rained out, that has rebooked for September 11th. Yep, we're going to honor the 20-year anniversary of that, y'all. We're going to honor it, and we're going to rock the hell out of that damn place that night. So if you bought tickets or came through my Patreon group for Savannah, those will be honored if you still have them. All you got to do is hang on to them. So that's back on the book. A few others coming here and there. I'll be adding some more as we get going. But I want to get to this question. I don't think I asked it yet. Let me put my glasses back on. So Patreon, shows like that, house shows, you get all kinds of perks in there. Join it if you want to. I'd love to have you, man. If you're into what's going on, you want to support me and help me keep trucking through this, jump in there. So here's question number 2 for some free Jersey mics from the good-hearted Captain Nick. All right, City Stages was a festival down in Birmingham. It was an awesome festival, kind of like what Midtown, but spread out more and better, where the stages weren't dominating over each other sound-wise. So we played City Stages one year. And what very popular female band duo played behind us at City Stages to win some free Jersey mics? Who was it? First time I'd ever seen them. City Stages in Birmingham. Who was the very popular female duo act that played behind us at City Stages in Birmingham? Somebody's going to get this for some free Jersey mics. Who wants it? Who wants to win? I'm looking at, oh gosh, Keith Lethco. I don't know if Keith is the first one, but he got the correct answer. It was the Indigo Girls. And man, they were outstanding. Man, the harmony was killer. They played good. They had a great band. The place was packed. First time I'd ever seen them. They put on a damn good show. They really do. They were excellent. So it was a wonderful afternoon of music. Got to meet Robin Ford, who played right there with us, and then the Indigo Girls headlined that stage. A lot of fun, man. I'll never forget that. So there you go. That's who it was. You're correct, the Mundo. So whoever won that is going to get some free Jersey mics from the good-hearted Captain Nick. Let me make sure I'm in tune right quick before I play this one. I got me a new snark. Must be a little bit of a temperature change in here. That doesn't sound good. Come on, Crambone. There it goes. that's close enough for Jazz. Here we go. All right, Paul, if you're in here. Gosh, come on. I'm sorry, y'all. It's taking a second, man. It's not cooperating. Hang on. I hate being out of tune worse than anything. I might need to go get my other snark. This one doesn't seem to be working as good. There we go. All right. All right, I'll try it again.
Mean old man with the walking cane lost his foot underneath the train. He was just a boy. Bitter soul with no love in his coat. Broken life is all in that sack that he totes. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. He's gonna carry all that anger to his grave. Curse Mother Nature on his dying day, and he never forgave. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. You don't talk about the place that he's been. Once feared by children, now they're all men. Now they're all men. Step in the drag, burlap on his back, makes his way further down the tracks, further down the tracks. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. It ain't a party till Jim Ray shows up. Don't know where he's been with the red Solo cup. Where has he been? Lord, my friend Jim. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. 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 Allie and Kenny got a blackberry in the yard, sitting on the porch drinking whiskey, playing cards. Blackberry in the yard, swinging on the feeder. Keep one eye open wide on your bird feeder. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. Well, it's just a matter of time till you have that bear back in your yard. You seen him around? My mom has him in her yard all the time, pretty much. Boy, once they find the bird feeders and the scraps, good luck. Hey, Andy, how y'all doing? Yeah, I just made up some new verses for y'all for your amusement. All right, so somebody got question number 2. That's good. We got a few more. I wanted to tell y'all on the merch page, jcmerch.com, on the Coyote page, anyone that through the next day here orders a t-shirt, hat, or album off that gets 2 of those free green koozies that say I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. Got a whole box of those. If you order anything, you get 2 free. That's a special I'm doing right now, man. So if you want to pick something up, go over there and get it, and I'll throw a couple of those in, man. All right. If y'all don't mind, I'd like to try a new song out on you. I'll probably mess it up, but it's all right. I wrote it. So I played this one time, and I've kind of changed it around. I changed the name of it. You know, this is how these songs kind of go. Some of them, they come real quick, and I always tell you, I don't really write songs. I kind of receive them. I just get in the right place to catch them come beaming in, and they usually do if I'm quiet and still enough to get them. But this one I've been working on a bit. I've kind of come back and reworked it and changed some of the lines and changed the name of it because I couldn't quite figure out how I wanted it to go, and slowed it down. So just amuse me, and I'll try to play this tune. It's called "You're Free." Morning comes, I rise to the edge of my bed. Just like that, a million thoughts fill my empty head. Can you see a beginning? Are you blinded by the end? Trust is all you got left, and chance is your last friend. You are free. There was a time I thought I knew who I was. There were things that I did just because. You can look around the corner or look over your shoulder. Fire died long ago, but underneath still smolders. You are free. Got to put some distance between me and this place. You can't hide from the brokenness or look it in the face. It don't look like what I thought it'd be when I was older. But now you are here, just turn those leaves over. You are free. You are free. You are free. You are free. You are free.
Brand new tune called You Are Free. All right, let's see who's chiming in here. Clay's trying to get a head count for the pig. Sandy's in here. Michael said, how old is that Takamine? If I'm correct, I think it's 32 years old. 32 or 3 years old. It had 3 fret jobs on it. About worn a hole in it right here. It's still holding up, you know. It's an EF 341. And I just, you know, I've played a lot of guitars and I always keep coming back to this one, man. I just like it. I've seen millions of miles traveling, and I've probably played over 5,000 shows with this guitar. That's a lot of them, man. A lot of them. Yep, Chris, that tune's called You Are Free. Brand new, and I'll get around to doing it. I was trying to see if there was other songs. Yeah, it does sound pretty good, man. I wanted to make sure I played all the ones you guys wanted me to hit. If I saw anybody chiming in here. I do have one more round of questions, but we're not going to do it just yet. I'm going to play a couple more for you guys.
The good book says two are better than one. At the back they stand like pillars in the raging storms. When I'm working in the field, the sun beats down and the thunderheads roll in without a sound. And in the night's dark storm, I will love you long. Rise and fall together in blissful song. Come and see all your glory. Come and see all your glory. Epiphany, revelations is what I had with lucidity, and still that good book says we are better than two. Skies will fall and the earth will move. Come and see all your glory. Come and see all your glory. Come and see, 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 come and see. Come and see, come and see. There you go. Come and see. I know Bruce Worley wanted to hear that song. He likes that one. There you go, Bruce. All right, I saw a request for this for Charlie. I'm going to play this one for Charlie. I haven't played this one in a while. But I'll sure do it for you, Charlie. Don't play this song a whole lot. It was on one of my solo records. It was on, I think this was on the More Than Folklore album. It's a tune called Flowers. I got the idea for this song when Barrett was little, about 4 years old. We had a photographer had taken some pictures of him in the park in the spring, and Barrett had these flowers in her hair. I still got the pictures of it hanging in the kitchen in there. Pretty song. So I wrote this song one night, the first verse of this song where it says, there were locomotives in the trees and saw blades in the air. Rarely do I actually get out of bed when I have an idea and jot it down. I've forgotten more songs than I've written for not doing that. So I try to keep a pad next to the bed. And I happened to wake up this particular night, and I had this dream, and it was chaos, like the end of the world. And the most incredible thing about it was that, you had these giant stripped down oak trees that kind of looked like a tornado had gone through and just peeled everything off of them but the large branches. And these were huge trees. And there was an old locomotive, not like 1800s, early 1900s style locomotive, up in one of these trees. Those things just weigh thousands of tons, and the tree was supporting this thing. It was holding it up. I was like, golly. And in the sky, there were these giant. You ever been to a sawmill? Any big commercial sawmill, you've seen the size of those blades where they cut some of those giant trees. I mean, those things are like 6, 8 feet in 6, 7 feet in diameter. Those things were horizontal and flying through the sky. They were like these disc blades that just by themselves spinning, kind of like a Chinese star, but saw blades, big ones. So it was such a bizarre image that I wrote it down in my book. So there were locomotives in the trees and saw blades in the air. And I kind of tied it into the whole thing of you having a conversation with
with God, and He's asking you, can you see the difference between hope and despair? Can you see it? And that's kind of where all this got going for this song. This song is really about just stopping to see the beauty in the things that we so often take for granted. And maybe I'm paying more attention now because I didn't think I was going to make it a couple weeks ago. So I listened through some of these songs now that I've written, and I'm telling you, it's like, wow, they hit you with a whole nother hammer about what they mean and what they can mean, and I've always tried to write these where you guys can insert yourself into them and draw your own conclusions out of them, and they can feel just like they were written for you, and maybe they were, because I tell you, I receive them. I'm not sure where they're all supposed to go or why it even happens. I just know it does. And this song had some really powerful images in it. Some of the better lines. I love that one. And you asked me if I could see the difference between hope and despair, and hopefully you can. So here you go, Charlie. Yep.
I had a dream last night down that crossroad. Mephistopheles was there with a banjo and a crossbow. There were locomotives in the trees and saw blades in the air. And he asked if I knew the difference between hope and despair. And I said, whoa, yeah. All the roads I travel seem so winding. All the light that leads the way seems so blinding. There's no demon in the cellar, so open it to the light. Stained glass will shimmer when those morning doves take flight. And I said, whoa, yeah. And I see a little girl in a mountain spring. She got flowers in her hair. She's a mother's mini-me, so perfectly. Flowers in her hair, flowers in her hair. Like my father before, the steward of the land. The father up above, part of a master plan. And the brook runs underneath, Mother Nature, she speaks, reminds me to keep simplicity. And I said, whoa, yeah. And I see a little girl in a mountain spring. She got flowers in her hair. She's a mother's man to me, so perfectly. Flowers in her hair. And I see a little boy in a mountain spring. He's got a fishing pole in his hands. He's his father's man to me, so perfectly. He's got a fishing pole in his hands. Fishing pole in his hands.
Flowers. There you go, Charlie. Mephistopheles was the demon from the book Dr. Faustus. I don't know if y'all remember that. I think also in that dream why he was standing there with a crossbow in one hand and a banjo in the other one. Man, I don't know, but it made for some good imagery for a song. So I got all that in the first verse. I don't know. I'd probably just watched Crossroads or something. I don't know why I thought of it. So that's what all that is. You know, I don't write a whole lot of twaddle. It's kind of it all kind of means something. At least I try to make it mean something. Some of them come out better than others. Crambone. All right, I'm looking on you guys' thread. Brooks says, great song. Thank you, man. Hey, Braden. Where you been, Braden? Man, I hadn't heard from you in a while, man. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, twaddle. Yeah, twaddle. I try not to write too much twaddle. Yeah, I try not to. Sometimes I end up doing it anyway. What's up, Matty Ice? I hear you. I was about on ice, Braden. I'm glad you popped in here, man. I'll be down in Auburn, Alabama in November. Mike's putting together a couple weekends. I hope you're going to be involved in that. Love to see you again, man. Maybe we can get out to the lake and do a show. Again, y'all know Braden put together a show last summer at Lake Martin. We played out there with Kevin Kinney, which was a tremendous amount of fun. We did a couple of them, but one of them we did with Kevin. So Braden's in here now. He's the one that puts all those together. They're a lot of fun. He went to Auburn. All right, Chris Lee wants to hear Gravel Road. You got it, man. Chris, that's the least I can do for you, man. I can play you that one. So I was sitting on my couch one day in Brevard up at Deerwood, looking out over the raptor trails, and we had been working on the road, and those old 5-gallon tar buckets were sitting on the road. I sat down and wrote this song, man. It's just kind of about getting to the end of your line and you giving it all you got. You ain't got any more in the tank, man. It's time to go just sit down under that tree and watch the tree swallows fly, and just sit quietly in our beloved Southland.
Ton buckets on the road, and your faith-based fuel's running low. When you're broken down and busted up at the end of a gravel road, it's like a country road in Texas, covered in gravel and oil, and it's so damn hot you can feel your sweat boil. Yeah, in time, yeah, stand still at the end of the gravel road. Preacher stole your last quarter, and then he pitched it in the well, and he left you with a tray at the buffet of life's living hell. Yeah. So you think you headed to purgatory? Yeah, right. Man, you're already there. You got a pitchfork resting in your hands and a halo in your hair. Yeah. In time, yeah, stand still at the end of the gravel road. Shit sandwich sometimes. You're gonna eat it or starve. If you're lucky to live long enough, you get to show your scars. Yeah. And a man's gotta tend his territory. He keeps his head down to the stone. Keeps his powder dry, his friends near, and his words close to the bone. Yeah. In time, yeah, stand still at the end of the gravel road. And I'm worn out the sole in my shoes, traveling down that gravel road. And I'm worn out the sole in my blues, traveling down that gravel road. Drum buckets on the road, ain't much further you can go. You're broken down and busted up at the end of a gravel road. Oh, just a few more miles away. When you get there, if you don't know what to say, just watch those trees, swallows fly, rest your soul, where rebel bones lay. Yeah. In time, Yeah, stand still at the end of the gravel road. In time, yeah, stand still at the end of the gravel road. In time, yeah, stand still at the end of the gravel road.
Gravel Road. There you go, Chris. I know you wanted to hear that one. Course, yeah, you hear the stereo course there, Andy? Uncle Robert wants to hear That's Happening. You would pull out that thing. Matt, can we we go dancing? Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Paul's in here. Paul. Yeah, I'll do that one for you, Allison. Sure. That chorus did sound cool, didn't it? Can y'all hear that stereo effect? I wonder what that sounds like. So this is how they start, guys. This is a brand new song I've been working on. Y'all have heard me play pieces of it. I just hadn't written the lyrics to it yet. have no idea what it's going to be about yet, but that's the idea. All right. Sorry, got off on a tangent. All right. Somebody, what was that song? I'm trying to go back up here. Somebody just had a request for oh, okay. All right, let me take this back down. I think Allison. All right, so tonight's show is a free stream, but if you want to tip, you sure can. I am a working musician. That's all I do, play. I joke and say I've worked myself right up into the bottom of the middle, and that's about the truth. Which, you know, that's a very comfortable place to be. I don't mind it. And I tell you what, after the last couple weeks ago, fourth gear is in motion. I do not care where I end up. I ain't gonna be no good to anybody in the dirt. Fourth gear. Fourth gear. That's a song right there, Fourth Gear. Only y'all know what it's about. Slowing down. Stop and smell the roses, man. Time out for fun. Mountain jammy sounding, yeah. Paul Flat from the Flat Family Farmers in here. Hey, Paul. Reed wants to hear Nehemiah. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of these in here you guys wanted. I wish Anna would have asked me to play one of these things for Kevin's birthday. I sure would have done it, but I didn't find out about it till too late.
With the hobos washed up at 5 o'clock, feel I'll never find him. Oh dear John, where are you? I know you're out there somewhere. I got a hurricane in my pocket, still no one will believe me. Dumped a bucket of tar on top of a flower. Somehow I knew they'd try it, deny it, defy it, defy it. Well, let's go dancing. I said, let's go dancing. Said the firefly to the hurricane, said the pouring rain to the open plain. How many times Life is a series, just a series of storms, separated but related by sunny days, with occasional glimpse from the top of a mountain that puts it all in perspective somehow. Try not to forget your humble place somehow. On in the balance of your time and space. Tiny water beetle was the first to cross the ocean and return with some fire in a bowl on his back. And the great bird with his wings cast the mountains from the valleys, and that is how it came to be somehow. Try not to forget your humble place somehow. All in the balance of your time and space. Hindsight vision is always 20/20, but ahead is so hazy, so don't miss your turn. You can count all the stars on the canvas when you're sleepy. Make your wish when they decide to crash and burn. Try not to forget your humble place somehow. All in the balance of your time and space somehow. Try not to forget your humble place somehow. All in the balance of your time and space. Well, I stopped a freight train with a grain of sand. Can you hear it crashing? Split the mountain in two with a flake of snow. Still no one will believe me. hotels were tall and stores were old. Yet somehow I believed them. I said, what do you know about revolution? I said, what do you know about revolution? And all we're taught was patience and waiting and making a statement. And PC comments and cancel culture and identity politics. And Facebook and hashtag and Instagram stories. Well, let's go dancing. I said, let's go dancing. Said the firefly to the hurricane. Said the open plain to the pouring rain. How many times?
There you go. Dancing into somehow. With a little amorous lick thrown in. Back to dancing. All right, Reed. All right, so we got Jersey Mike sponsor, and we're going to do one more question. Put on your thinking caps. All right, I told you about these shows coming up. We got some really good ones. House shows, too. If y'all want a house show, send me a PM. And I'll give you all the details on how those work. But Meyer and I go out there and play tons of those things. They're a lot of fun. House shows. All right, Windjammers coming up July 3rd. Now, they're only selling 400 advance tickets right now. In case it rains, they move it inside. So they can't do a whole lot more than that. And then a couple days before the show, when they watch the weather forecast, they'll open up more of them. So if you're traveling from out of town and you want to come to that Windjammer show, you need to get a ticket now. Make sure you go ahead and get it in advance. Because I don't want you traveling and you can't get in. So Windjammer, 400 in advance, and then they'll open up a lot more a couple days before the show if you want to hang around. But if it rains, they move it inside, so don't wait around if you're traveling from out of town. Now, in July 31st in Mills River, North Carolina, which is right outside of Brevard, we're going to be playing at a place called the Moto Greenhouse Moto Cafe. It only holds 100. We're only letting in about 130 people. As of this morning, there were about 23 tickets left. Brevard, Western North Carolina, Pisgah is an awesome place. Here's the thing. John Felty is going to sit, our original guitar player, is going to sit in and play with us all night. So it's going to be the 3-guitar harmony with me, Meyer, and Felty. And then all the full band, will be there as well. So if you want to see the Duke, John, play with us again, he hadn't been there since we started back, so it took me nearly dying to get him to commit to come out and play a show, but he finally did. He called me when I got out of the hospital and said, geez, man, guess I better show up and play. I'm like, well, you better, because I'd like to get one more in case one of us is gone. So John's going to come out and sit in and play. It should be really, really fun. So that's the whole band, Greenhouse Moto Cafe, Mills River, North Carolina, July 31st. There are only about 23 tickets left. That's it, man. If you don't get one, you ain't getting in. So if you want to get one, you better get it now. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun having Felty on stage with us again. We miss him. We've tried to get him to come out and play with us since we started back, and he's just so busy and hadn't really had time to do it. But he's going to make time on this one. I can't get much closer. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think that's going to be a pretty spectacular night for you guys to get to see it. It's going to be on. All right, Reed. All right, I got to play this song for Reed. He loves this song, man. And I'm going to play it in just a minute, a little bit of Nehemiah. So before I get to it, I want to do the last Jersey Mike's question. Cap Nick, thank you for sponsoring. If you want to win a gift card, here we go. What was the name of the bar in New York City that we played at where the term Jan Bands, Dean Budnick, first came up with it? What was the name of the bar in New York City where Dean Budnick first coined the term jam band in the early 90s? We didn't even know what it was then. To win some free Jersey Mike's, what was the name of that bar? If you want to win, come on. Chime in. Thank you guys for being in here. Jason is correct. I don't know if you're the first one, but that is the correct answer. Is the Wetlands. The Wetlands Preserve is actually called a killer place, man.
I was born down in Texas, moved up to Carolina when I was 3. And I'm part Comanche and part English Welsh, and I like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I sure do love me some southern women. I like the way they talk in this style. They'll tear up your ass, tangle with their tail. Especially the ones that like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I like it to the cracking cold beer and the way the cunt bud smells. Well, the good Lord tried to steer me right, but somehow I guess he failed. Because I still like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I tried to walk straight and narrow, I end up on the wrong side of the law. So when that sheriff asked me why you wanna carry poor Wade to jail, he says it's 'cause you like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I like to hear a good Skinner tune and the way the cunt butt smells. Well, the good Lord tried to steer me right, but somehow I guess he failed. 'Cause I still like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I like to drink, smoke, and raise hell. I like it to the cracking cold beer and the way the cunt butt smells. Well, the good Lord tried to steer me right, but somehow I guess he failed. 'Cause I still like to drink, smoke, and raise hell.
Just a honky-tonk tune right there, man. Just a good old honky-tonk tune. All right, man. I got time to play y'all one more. Thank y'all for being in here on Wonderful Wednesday 6. Thank you, Captain Nick, for sponsoring. I will go through the thread with John, find out who all the winners were. Don't forget, if you order a shirt and stuff off the webpage here this evening or tomorrow, you get 2 free green koozies. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking koozies. So if you want one of those for free. Hey, Clay. How you doing? Jump over there and buy some. I got those cool new Crazy Women shirts. Got a couple things left. A bunch of those summer colored logo shirts. More stuff coming. So I'm just looking at the thread. I got time to do y'all one more. Who's going to win the prize? Yep, Kelly, I'll see you in Columbus, Ohio. We got 4 shows up there. One in Cincinnati, Dublin, you, and then another one in Cincinnati. And I think Kevin's going to go play the one in Dublin on bass with us, so that's going to be extra cool. I talked to him via email today, your brother. And Kevin's going to play on those up in Ohio with us, so that'll be really cool. Reed, man, I hope you're doing well. Uncle Robert? What song would Uncle Robert like to hear? I know what song Robert wants to hear. He probably wants to hear Parade, which is a good one. But I'm watching the feed right now on the Coyote page, so whoever chimes in, hits me the one I feel like doing, I'm going to play y'all one more. I'm glad to be here, y'all. I think I'm lucky to be here. That could have killed me. It was it was close. I think it was a combination of things. You know, I'll correct the ones I know I can fix. Thank all you guys for checking in on me, man. But I'll tell you, when I was laying in the floor in there, I didn't know I was going to make it. You think about the damnedest things when you're in a situation like that, you know. And we're not guaranteed tomorrow, so it's a reminder. You know, if you got something you want to do or something you need to say, you need to get it on out there. You need to do it right now, because it may be too late if you don't. You know, I've tried to live my life like that, but you don't do it as well as you should. And then something like that happens, and you're like, all right, man, I'm thankful I can play again. You know, when I lost my left hand, I mean, when I got out of the hospital, the first thing I did was pick one of these up, see if I could play. And, man, it's way better. I'm not having any problems coordinating my hands back together like I was a couple times before this happened. So I think I told you they looked at the MRI, and they don't see any reason to think that I'm going to have another one. There was one spot we got to look at because they're not so sure I haven't had one before. So something I got to watch. I don't want another one. So I got a lot of songs to write and a lot of music to play, and I'm not ready to be done yet. So, but you know, it's not really for us to decide. When the clock gets punched, that's it. So you got to be right, man. You got to be ready. You know, you got to get it all out there while you can. Every day's got to count, because you might not get another one. And we are certainly not guaranteed another one. So I know that better than anyone currently. So let me put my glasses on because I can't see you guys through it. Thank you all for being in here. If you want to tip me, please do. Don't feel obligated, but if you want to, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I think Lauren Woods, thank you. I think I've made a full recovery. Yeah, Reed, I'm going to see you soon. Okay, Robert says, or Parade or By and By. Okay. I think I'll do. What do y'all want to hear? I think I'll do. Well, keep chiming in there. I'm tuning up here. Allison says Every Timer Parkway. All right, I hadn't done anything on the Gidjo. Would y'all rather hear a Gidjo tune? I mean, I can certainly do that. Why not? Just for fun. Let's just play a Gidjo song. Hang on. That might be fun. I hadn't picked one on that. Sitting back here. Let's just play one on the old devil banjo and see what happens. Keep forgetting about this thing back there sometimes. I'll play y'all one more on this thing. This might need to be turned up a little bit. It's not quite as loud as that acoustic guitar. All right, Gidjo. I invented this instrument. I used to string my Strat up like this. Crank it up a little bit. All right, what's going on here? Well, I don't know why it's not really working right, y'all. There it goes. All right, hang on. Let's see if I can get some volume out of this thing. It doesn't seem to be working right for some reason. Gosh. Well, let's tell you what, let's do. Let's bypass that. Try one of these. See if this works any better. Yeah, there we go. Something in my chorus pedal not working. We'll just do it like this. Hey, hey. All right, sorry about that, but. Well, bear with me a second. Why is it not working? I don't hear the EQ on it. Hey, hey. I guess y'all can hear that. Let me tune this thing up right quick. Doesn't sound like it's quite in. All right, there it goes. Yeah, Lucy was a country girl from down around Biloxi. Back to life, headed down to New Orleans. Couldn't work the farm, couldn't be like her mama, with her in away in a factory. Bus was beating down some backwoods highway, carrying Lucy and all of her dreams. Mama used to take her to church on Sunday. Jesus never taught her not to be naive. It's hard to see the stars in your eyes. It's hard to tell the truth from the lies. Harder not to hang your head down and cry. Hey Lucy, don't you know those angels are coming, picking you up so you can fly, fly, fly. Lucy, don't you know you can see those angels the day you were born and the day you died.
side of town where dreams die there, never to be found. Too young to die, too old to go home. Another star's crashing on that cold, hard ground. It's hard to see the stars in your eyes. It's hard to tell the truth from the lies. Harder not to hang your head down and cry. Hey, Lucy, don't you know those angels are coming, picking you up so you can fly, fly, fly. Lucy, don't you know you're gonna see those angels the day you were born and the day you died. Lucy, don't you know those angels are coming, picking you up so you can fly, fly, fly. Lucy, don't you know you're gonna see those angels the day you were born and the day you died. Came down from the mountain, did not remember my name. We went down to the creek side where I would decide the end of the game. Shimmering candlelight dances with water upon your skin. It's looking like I might stay a while to be quenched by you once again. So don't look that way. Do you see what I'm seeing? You'll find your way in the dark. That way. Do you see what I'm seeing? You'll find your way. Take your chances, find your way. Take your chances, find your way. My soul wants to know what it is you seek, and I wish for you to wish for me as I lay you in my bed to sleep. So don't look that way. Do you see what I'm seeing? You'll find your way in the dark. Don't look that way. Do you what I'm saying, you'll find your way. Take your chances, 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 find your way. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Wonderful Wednesday 6 in the can. Thank you all you guys for being here. Really, man, I'm really glad to be here. Do another one of these. You never know, man. Had a crazy couple weeks, but I'm doing better. I'm feeling better now. I'll be back in fighting shape in no time, man. And we'll keep doing these. I don't want to keep you guys too late on a work night. So, thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Come check out some of the band shows. And thank you guys for all the well wishes and tips and kind stuff you've done, man. Don't think I don't appreciate it. I certainly do, man. And you guys have a fantastic evening. I'm going to put the images on here for 1 second. I'll see y'all around.